What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another episode of Custom Showcase, and today we're bringing Elijah Burke to you. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. Alright, so some of you may know him as Elijah Burke. Some of you may know him as the Pope. Some of you may even know him as D'Angelo Dinero, the Pope. But I know him as Elijah Burke. And for whatever reason, lately I've been wanting to scratch that itch with the 2007, 2008, 2009 roster. And I'm like, you know what? We don't have an Elijah Burke figure. We have a Deluxe Aggression from Jax. We have a Ruthless Aggression from Jax. I think it was in the ECW line. So I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and make an Elite of this guy. And that's what what I did. I wanted to kind of start off my ECW New Breed customs. The New Breed consisted of Elijah Burke, who was the leader, Marcus Corvon, which is this guy that I picked up from Suplex Vintage Wrestling in Orlando this past weekend, Matt Striker, who I have his announcer figure over there in my bin of figures I need to turn into elites. I have Kevin Thorne, who I pulled out of that bin because this figure is just too tall. Ariel, who was with Kevin Thorne. And believe it or not, CM Punk. Now, the New Breed went against the ECW Originals at WrestleMania 23. And I don't remember off the top of my head who the ECW Originals were. I know it was, oh man, let me see if I can remember this correctly. I think Sandman was one of them. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Sandman was definitely one of them because he entered through the crowd. So we had Sandman, we have RVD, I think another one was Sabu, and let me double check who they went against on WrestleMania. Okay, so the ECW Originals were RVD, Tommy Dreamer, which I do not have an Elite of that I'm working on one there, Sabu, and the Sandman. So I have, I guess, 2 out of the 3. I have that Chelatoy Sabu, but I don't think that thing needs to see the light of day or touch oxygen ever again. That's how bad it was. But I do have two or half of the Originals, I guess you could say. And for the New Breed, I do have Punk and Elijah Burke with a few more to work on. But let's go ahead and get into this figure. Now, you'll probably notice there are some inaccuracies, but I took a few liberties with this figure personally. Instead of doing the hand wrap right here, I first got this idea to do the full glove with when I saw the R-Truth Elite that came out. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was the R-Truth that came out in like Elite 70 something, the one that was like that went kind of with the Drake Maverick Elite. Anyway, I thought to use the full glove. I need to get 4 up painted on here, to be honest with you. And then, of course, the head is from a Jax figure, so you do have your limitations there. I did have someone try and paint it up, and they kind of match the skin tone, but not entirely. If you look at it from certain ways, that is a bit unfortunate. But they did paint up the braids. I think that's a real nice. It pops. Another thing that Elijah Burke had was his track jacket, which I have not nailed down who to use for the track jacket yet because I want it to match. But he also had his towel that he carried around him. Now, I was trying to figure out a way for him to properly hold this. This is from an AEW Unrivaled Samoa Joe. It does not fit well around the neck because of the hair. It is too thick in the neck part. I guess I could trim it down for him to hold it in his hand as he usually would. Let's see if we can kind of manhandle that in there or maneuver that in there in some sort of fashion. That'll work. He's like holding it in his hand. That works for me. I like that a lot. But you know what? Now to think of it, Elijah Burke wore kick pads, so I gotta do some changing on this because I just remembered that crap. Holy, it's been a long time since I've seen an Elijah Burke match, but we'll roll with that. The base figure is the Elite Apollo Crews. This is the blue trunks one. I don't remember exactly which series Apollo Crews this was. I know once I got my hands on the Chase in the white and gold that the blue was going to be used for a custom of somebody. So I think that's fine. The pants or the shorts are made from PWR Lucha. Now, Elijah Burke had shorts legs, I guess you could say. A little something closer to the RVD, like it didn't go too far down. But I was like, you know what? Let's take a few more liberties. We'll have him extend a little bit more because I don't think it looks too bad. I don't think it looks too bad. But now I want your guys' opinion. Normally, I don't ask for your opinion in custom showcase, but today I do want it. Who would you use? What kick pads would you use to put on this Elijah Burke figure to make it more accurate? Because that is an honest mistake that slipped through the cracks, and I hope you guys are fine with that. But I definitely want to know who you would use. I guess I'll go dig through the fodder bin, see what knee pads I have just hanging around there. Maybe I can swap them. Maybe just do like a simple boot swap. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that was an honest mistake. Cut me some slack here. I want to know what you guys think about the full glove liberty that I took instead of just the hand wrap, like we see with literally everybody. Like, it would have been the same hand tape that Punk has, basically, where it goes to about the knuckle. It would have been the same thing that RVD has, or it goes a little bit past the knuckle there. But I thought it's a little more striking. It definitely stands out a lot when it has the same effect that this Tyler Bate figure has, where the sleeve definitely makes it stand out instead of just a guy in a Speedo, essentially. The white glove just, it really, you know what? Michael Jackson used the glove. That'll be my excuse. It worked for him, and for me, it's going to work in Elijah Burke in my collection. But that's just me. But I definitely want to know what you guys, like, do you think I should go ahead and make Tommy Dreamer to work on the originals, or should I start working on more of the new breed, which would be my Matt Striker, Kevin Thorne, Marcus Corvon? I definitely want to know what you guys think. I don't know. Yeah, RVD was not the WWE champion at this time. This is just how I have him displayed. But I don't know what you guys would think. If you would go finish the originals or work on the new breed even more. But that is going to be it for today's video of Custom Showcase. I do apologize for the kick pad mishap. That was real stupid on my part, to be honest with you. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.